For our forecast, Tony, I passed the same guy taking his dog outside on the way into the station every day.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
That guy was wearing, if you're watching, you know who you are. He was wearing his jacket today because it's a little chilly out there.
It is on the cooler side, guys. And, you know, we'll enjoy it, right? It's December. You kind of expect it to be a little bit on the cool and crisp side, and we got to take advantage of it when we do have it. We know every once in a while the humidity roars its head at us again, and that we kind of lose that coolness. But this morning is a good morning, and I think today is going to be essentially a repeat of what we had yesterday. So if you liked how yesterday turned out, how about we do it again? I think overall that's what it's shaping up to be, and I'll show you this view again because I think it is just stunning of a sunrise. If you got sunrise photos this morning, feel free to send them my way. I'd love to show them. But here's one out there in St. Pete again. Nice, bright ball of sun, a couple birds flying. That's just picturesque, isn't it? I'll tell you, the one subtle change that we've got for you this morning compared to yesterday, otherwise the temperatures being a little cooler, is the fact that we do have some areas of patchy fog out there. And I showed you the map earlier, and I want to revisit it just for folks who might live somewhere in this corridor. Heads up, you know, fog may be a little bit troublesome out there for you in pockets, and it looks like in some sections of Polk County you may run into it too. Starting to see some of those shades of gray and you're frostproof. Again, we'll keep an eye on those numbers for you. But here's a weather story. The stretch of above average temperatures continue. I mean, numbers in the low 80s, not quite what you'd expect in December. Averages should be in the mid 70s, and I think we'll keep those numbers up. But otherwise, it's a quiet weather pattern, right? It just screams high pressure. It continues to dominate, keeping our weather pattern basically in cruise control. We'll keep it dry too, so no worries for the umbrella. There is a sign of a cold front, at least a stronger one, that's set to arrive. We say down the road. What that means is not till after next weekend, so it's still a ways away and a lot can change, but at least that looks to be the next time we've got a strong one that may nudge our temperatures even cooler than where they are now. We've got a cold front nearby. It's moving into the state, and you're like, okay, let's get excited about this one, but unfortunately this one won't deliver. In fact, you look at it, it just looks weak, right? There's nothing doing in terms of rain associated with it. Typically you see cold front, you're like, at least it's providing a little bit of lift in our atmosphere, and theoretically, sure, but it's missing an ingredient, and that is enough low-level moisture. We've got some, that's why we've got fog, but it's just not going to be enough to squeeze out much in the rain department. Temperatures this morning, take a look. Again, low 60s and even some low 50s, too. Places like Brooksville, you'll want the long sleeves or the light jacket walking the dog this morning. It's 52 up there. St. Pete checking at 66, Sarasota 61. You see, all across the peninsula, those numbers are kind of in a similar range. A real cool air behind the front. You got to go up to Atlanta to find it. Nashville's in the 30s. Of course, none of that makes it here. So our weather today, as I mentioned, is very similar to what it was. So, yeah, the sunglasses, you needed them yesterday. You'll want them again today. The sunscreen, the hats, and, of course, dressing for the weather. Nice, cool, refreshing morning turns to a nice, warm, and still pleasant afternoon as we keep the humidity fairly low. Here's Futurecast. Nothing really going on here locally today. Winds are going to be very, very light today. Tomorrow, the front slides south enough that the only real thing that I think we may get out of it, you might notice, is a couple extra clouds, mainly areas north. Can't rule out a stray sprinkle, but certainly not enough to really indicate a rain chance. And the good news is Ray J should be dry for the Bucks home game tomorrow night. Temps stay warm. We're talking about this. Average high is 75. At least the next 5, I think all week long, we'll be above that by at least about 5 degrees. So that's really part of the thing to prepare for this week, at least in terms of the afternoon highs. Northeast winds, if you're boating today, light winds, seas, flats, light chop. It is going to be another lovely day to be out there boating. High tide comes up about past noon today. Your 7-day forecast, how about we keep it rolling? Highs, low 80s all this week, mornings in the mid 60s, and yeah, don't have to worry about the rain gear anytime soon.